Paul said the prayer in Philippians chapter 4. He said, be anxious for nothing, but by prayer, supplication with thanksgiving. He said what? Make your request known unto God. And what? The peace of God that passeth all understanding. With what? With garrison your heart. Now, that is a revelation to show you how you have ascended in the spirit. Listen to me. Have you ever had trouble in your heart? So much that when you went into the place of prayer, you are so troubled. And you, as you persist in place of prayer, you discover that after a while, that trouble vanishes. And then you burst out with laughter. Or you burst out with singing signs of victory. Have you had that experience? Now, let me tell you what happened. There is a contention that have arisen in the spirit, either against you or against someone close to you. But the heaven doesn't want it. And then you have been summoned to deal with it. But words are scarce in my head. Jesus. Can I speak in tongues? Hold a heart. Because of chaos and contention, the sign to know that you have broken through in the spirit is not to give expression to anxiety. It says, if anxiety is still there, it means you are still within that second realm, the realm of contention and chaos. Because that is where chaos is sponsored from. If you are going through things right now, it is because you are in that place. There is an allegation, a challenge that have risen against you in that realm. But if you hit the altar and begin to press, that's why I told you heaven is what? Vertically oriented. As you begin to journey, you will hit that realm of chaos and contention. One of the things that will hit your heart is fear, because you have come before beings that are wicked and immortal. Fear, anxiety will arise in your heart. But as you continue, those days when I was learning the art of prayer, I will be in a hall like this praying alone, and suddenly my eye will see a black bird hovering around there. And the moment my spirit spot it, the things they transmit is what? Fear. And you will be covered with goosebumps all over. The fear is so real, it's like an atmosphere. If you don't have heart, you will jump out. Just like many of you jump out. But what I did was, it was a nomad. I will tighten my eyes like this. And then I will increase my volume. Camaro soteke. Ulo. Some of you don't know. You don't know. As you do that thing, the response is, they might not leave immediately to see how dogged you are. There are many of you that have taken prayer walk, and the moment you landed in your house, you saw a spirit. If you try that thing again, I will come for you. That's the end of your prayer enterprise. They came to threaten you with fear. When I will charge like that, suddenly the birds will disappear. The atmosphere will change. And the Holy Ghost will begin to chant in me. It will come like peace. This is why the Bible says the peace of God that passeth all understanding. With what? With garrison your heart. That time you are experiencing fear, you are in the plane called contention. You are in a place of chaos. But don't stop there. If you stop there, they have won. Press until you ascend to the place of harmony, peace, and tranquility. When you get there, that is when you lay hold. That is when you take full delivery. There are many things you have been praying about. It has been released. Probably it's in the hand of contention. Dark forces that have vowed to make life miserable, they have lay hold on those realities and keep them in their pocket. And Jesus, having this understanding, he said, if a strong man keep his goods, how can he be what? Spoiled. If you read the preceding verses before that verse, you will discover that they accused Jesus of something, of casting out what? Devils by what? Beelzebub. So Jesus was asking them, a house divided against itself, how can it stand? If Satan cast out Satan, how can his kingdom stand? And then he revealed something. He said, all sin against the Son of Man, against God, will be forgiven. But blasphemy against the Spirit of God will never be forgiven. Jesus told us that the stronger man that will bind the strong man and spoil his goods is who? The Holy Ghost. The Holy Ghost. I am here. There are things I know that I have secured in God, but it did not land on me. Where did it go? Maybe powers from my lineage arose against it because they saw the light brilliant in the spirit. And they know that if they allow this light to shine, their reign has come, because the emergence of light is the end of darkness. So they arose and they took advantage of my ignorance and lay hold on it and hid it from me. And then I'm still laboring. Many of us are here. You have seen visions. It's a sign that that thing you were trusting God for has been released. But it landed in the hand of chaos. It didn't reach you. Some of us, when we are at the verge of that breakthrough, that is when hell will be let loose. You are so strong, you are so sure that something is about to break forth. Something is about to break forth. It's real, it's tangible. Then suddenly warfare will arise from nowhere. And then you don't know how to handle it. That's when the you in you will emerge. So maybe somebody that is inconsequential came around, say something that puncture the delicate balances of your heart posture, and then you responded in violence. You enter chaos with him, and you puncture that which your prayer have gathered. Many of us have, the moment you engage that outburst, that moment the angel came into your house, that's when suddenly your wife developed a sharp tongue. And that is when suddenly you lost patience. You tolerance vanished from your heart. So as she say, useless man, the thing vibrate in your head like hammer. Is it me you are talking to? Whoa! And then the angel withdraw. Hey, this is chaos. I'm not meant to be here. Back to harmony. Yeah. You were touched by an invisible finger from a prince in darkness to bring you to a place where you align with them to lose that which have been released in your direction. So Jesus stood and he cried in the midst of this multitude, he said, who touched me? There are touches that are not normal. They are not natural. When that touch come upon you, you lose things. Things depart from you. Jesus, this woman came with expectation. In the pool of people, everybody was thronging him. Nobody touched him. People were thronging him. People were rubbing their head. But that touch, those touch were normal touch. But when an abnormal touch came, he knew. And he cried. He said, who touched me? Who touched me? Because that touch was a touch of a spirit. When you are touched by a spirit, you will know. Some of us, the flower of our life was blossoming until we received a touch. Who touched you? You were the brightest among your peers. But as time goes on, suddenly you went to a place and you were touched. And now you are like, you are a miniature version of your reality. Who touched you? Who? I watched a video at a wedding. People were dancing, celebrating. The bride was just there dancing. And a witch stood up and danced, came and touched her and rubbed her stomach. If you see the video, you will know this is not a normal touch. They have released barrenness to that one. Who touched me? Match, ant, fine, taporete cast. What? A take me chinde, it work. Hurakata. Your life was gathered together and everything was normal until somebody appeared in your life and touched you. Ayanta kasabarakaya, kasabakasakaya, kasiyakata kasabaya, kasene kasabarakaya, ratase. Foste, gente, Ines. How come you are the only one? When we went to Kano for Pastor Sunday's wedding, the driver driving us told us a story. He showed us a tree. Is it Kano or when I went to Medugri? I can't remember. A tree was uprooted by the wind and landed on a woman and her child and killed them. Now, among the millions of people in that region, why is it her and her children and her child that was there at that time? She's a victim of a touch. Listen, there's no coincidence in life. Everything is demonically orchestrated or divinely orchestrated. In the office, they want to send people to the bad location. Everybody is exempted except you. Why? Who touched you? Who touched me? Who touched me? Who touched me? For Jesus, it was a touch of faith. It produced result. Because he is a possessor of virtue. For you, it might be a touch of a demon. Because you are a carrier of virtue, carrier of life, carrier of possibilities. So they saw it from afar and they orchestrated a strategy and they touched you. And now you are trying to bounce back. It looks as if you were never where you were before. Who touched you? I am a hela idiofele. I am a here secorono. If you If you are more than you, so I tell you, go. Wofuneta kaile mo sadiene.